Hey there, it's me again. Gender pay gap. When women earn less than men. Boo! This is sadly true. So, welcome to The Princess Left the Tower. My name is Marilda, and today I will talk about a few interesting facts about gender pay gap that you really want to know. You will also learn about 3 lies that they always tell us. You will learn about 2 countries that are moving forward quickly and efficiently, and you will also learn about 3 actions that you can take to change things even now. So let's start from the facts. Gender pay gap means that women in the workplace are less than men, earn less than men, work 6 hours more per week, and they are massively excluded from the management roles. So let's dig in. First of all, the gender pay gap is the difference in salary between men and women for the same job. Now, every country uses different indicators to measure the salaries. For instance, some countries measure it on an hourly basis, some others on a monthly basis or a weekly basis, etc. So it is difficult to understand exactly, to define exactly the difference, but everyone agrees on that yes, there is a difference and the gap is real. In 2020, women earn 81 cents for every $1 earned by men for the same job. Right? This is a fact. And with regard to this, you should know 3 lies that they always tell us. Here you go. Lie number 1. Women are less skilled and therefore earn less than men. Nope. Women are paid less for the same job as men at all levels. The difference in wage occurs in all sectors, in all industries. The higher the professional qualification, the wider the gap is. Lie number 2. Women work part-time and therefore earn less. Nope. The wage is calculated on a hourly basis. Working fewer hours per week means that you are taking home less money at the end of the month, not that you earn less per every hour. And by the way, working part-time is not always a choice for women, but a necessity since we have to take care of children. Lie number 3. Men study more and therefore they get well-paid job. Nope. Today, 60% of graduates in Europe are women. In the United States, 36.6% of graduates are women compared to 35.4% of men. The thing is that studying is not enough to reach the same level as men, since management roles are still reserved for men. This data maybe make you feel discouraged, but there is hope. No, hope is not the right word. There is space for actions. It's time for empowered women like you to raise their voice and use their huge inner power to change things. There are 2 countries that have already taken the path for gender equality between men and women in the workplace: Ireland and Rwanda. Yes, Rwanda, Black women power. Yoo-hoo. Let's start from Ireland. Ireland has become the first country in the world to impose equal pay legally. The Icelandic Women's Rights Association, chaired by a woman of course, was crucial in preparing the new law. This law states, as of January 2018, states that any public or private body which employs more than 25 people must demonstrate there is no wage difference between male and female employees, and must prove this through a certification process, and the certification must be submitted every 3 years. In case of non-compliance, the company or the institution will be fined. So this is the law. You may say that there are other countries that ensure equal pay for equal work through the human rights legislation. True, but the reality shows very disappointing data. Iceland is the first country to pass a specific law with rules and fines, and that makes it possible to achieve a true real equality. And today, Ireland is the first country to elect a woman as president directly. The prime minister today is a woman. Half of the deputies and the company managers are women. Childcare centers and parental leave work perfectly, so that 4 out of 5 women are happily employed. So well done to Ireland. And now Rwanda. Rwanda beats United States and Europe in gender equality. 20 years ago, there was a dramatic civil war in Rwanda. Around 800,000 men died, and the women were 60-70% of the surviving population. So they had no choice, they had to take actions and fill in the roles left by men. Today, 86% of women are employed in Rwanda. In the United States, it's only 56%. Today, women in Rwanda earn 88 cents per every $1 earned by men. In the United States, it's 74 cents per $1 earned by men. What is the difference? Even in Europe, for instance, during the Second World War, men went to war and women were taking jobs and earning more. But in Europe, soon after the war, once the war was over, the situation quickly returned to normality. Not in Rwanda. Why? Because in Rwanda, female leaders implemented policies and laws to keep women in the workplace. For instance, women in Rwanda benefit from 3 months paid maternity leave. There is no such things in many countries, including the United States. And today, the percentage of political participation between women is very, very high. To achieve the same level, in the United States, women have to wait 500 years, which is ridiculous, right? So the next question is, why is political representation so crucial? To get free tampons, everyone? Yes, but not only for that. Political representation is essential because when women work in politics, they can put on table important issues which would otherwise be neglected. These important issues, and I'm going to show you 3 of these in a minute. These issues, these topics have an important dragging effect for the benefit of women and male in so many ways. There are 3 actions that women leaders usually take. Ensuring pay transparency. Knowing the salaries of all employees can reveal prejudice, stereotypes, or weaknesses in a company structure, right? And can enable employees to take action and move forward a real equality when it comes to payment. Number 2, ensuring equal access to education. It is crucial to provide girls with accurate information about career options, especially those who are associated traditionally to men. For instance, by promoting science or scientific topics or financial topics amongst girls. Number 3, supporting families. In other words, child care and parental leave. When the mother is primarily responsible for caring for the children, and if the childcare cost is very high, then the system prevents women from entering or re-entering the workplace after pregnancy. So the childcare must be of high quality and the cost must be supported by government. As for parental leave, it must be equally shared between mom and dad and fairly rewarded. When dad must take a break from work to take care of children, then there is a huge shift because the current discrimination decreases and motherhood is not seen as a penalty anymore. So let's wrap it up here. These 3 actions can create a greater awareness and can break the gender pay gap. Awareness is the key. Know the fact and take action because you can challenge and change the system, starting from your home, from your workplace, from the neighborhood. So be inspired and do something today to support the change. It is time, right? So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!